was made to help 3.0 players raise their skill level to 4.0 and above. You must practice and do drills for improvement for all of your shots: serves, drives, drops, dinks, volleys, lobs, overheads, and footwork drills for court coverage. One of the keys to advancing your level of play is understanding the 4 controlling factors for ball placement: height, pace, spin, and angle. You can apply these factors to greatly assist you in developing specific shots. You will be able to hit more accurately, and this placement is key for advancing your skill level. You cannot use different strategies if you cannot hit specific shots. You can't employ the most effective strategy of getting to your non-volley zone line without having an accurate drop shot. Don't move forward on a drop shot hit too high and with too much pace. Good drop shots with the correct pace and height are effective. High third shots are better defended by staying back. Hard drives often result in short returns that you can advance forward on. And hard drives will force errors on their volleys. More advanced players can move forward by keeping the ball in play with low shots and wait for a ball that can be attacked. Good strategy is an attacking topspin drive with the proper pace through the middle. Raising your level of play gets down to power or placement. I am sure that you have heard a real estate term for property values based on location, location, location. It is similar to a baseball pitcher who brings the heat with a fastball to overpower the hitter versus other pitchers who place their pitches down and away or in a position where the hitter cannot be as successful. So let's look into these 4 controlling factors. The first one is pace. The players in the 3.0 to 4.0 skill level basically choose pace as their go-to shots. They develop drives, hard volleys, and attacking dinks over placement, which are shots that land in front of their opponent's feet. It is your choice to hit the ball with pace that will beat weaker players, but will not be as effective against better players. Pace is the way recreational players play. They just get out and hit the ball and like to have lots of fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Drives with pace are designed to challenge your opponent's volley. Pace also contributes to placing your shots deeper. Hitting your serves and returns of serves deeper will raise your level of play. Hitting the ball harder and higher result in the ball traveling deeper into your opponent's court. Deeper serves can result in shorter returns, which greatly helps you in your third shots. Deeper returns of serves allows you more time to get up to your non-volley zone line, as well as making your opponents hit a more difficult shot. Hitting a lob return of serve requires control of the height, pace, and angle. It is a very good shot to have in your arsenal. Deep returns force opponents into a more difficult third shot. Develop the height, pace, and angle of your serve. A deep serve can result in a short return, which gives you the option of a soft drop shot, which works well in the seniors. A deep return of serve can keep the serving team back, and additionally can result in easier returns for your drive or drop shot. Controlling the height and pace of your return are the 2 key factors in a deep shot. Hitting the ball too high and hard leads to pop-ups. Good touch on a drop and dinks, then the topspin attacking shot needed to be hit lower or with more spin. Higher level players can hit drop shots, drop volleys, and half volleys with good touch. This is a great topspin volley hit to the right shoulder. I practice the skill of the chip and catch a lot to develop the touch of taking the speed off of an incoming ball. This skill is extremely important in developing the feel to hit your shots the proper distances. Spin is the third factor in your ball control and placement. Topspin allows you to hit harder and have the ball spin inside the baseline. Then topspin with less pace curves the ball to land shorter in the court, which is used by advanced players for their drop shots and mid-court shots. Volleys hit with topspin are generally attacking shots designed to hit at or by your opponents. Underspin is used to block the ball back with a smaller stroke, and adding underspin, also called backspin, is applied by slicing the ball to impart the spin. It can be a very consistent and reliable way to return all shots. Once developed, players can hit the softer drop shots, drop volleys, and accurately place their shots to land in front of their opponent's feet. Spin gives players more artistry to shape their shots and ultimately gives players the ability to accurately place their shots. The fourth controlling factor is the angle. This important factor can decide the difference of winning or losing a point. The angle is one that players do well. That has been developed by the serve requiring you to hit the ball cross-court in basically half of the court. And then most players have learned to hit the return of serve to one half of the court where the weaker player is standing. Aside from these obvious shot selections and ball placement, hitting finer detailed angles will raise your skill level. You can divide the court into sections. The serve and return of serve can be viewed as hitting your shot into 50% of the court. The next division is hitting the ball into 25% of your opponent's court, which correlates to each of your opponent's forehand or backhand side. Is your opponent's weaker side for their volleys their backhand or forehand? Hitting your drive to 25% or one of your opponent's weaker side can be the difference of winning the point. Often, the forehand side works well as most players cover a wider range with their backhands. Targeting opponents' forehand volleys requires players to switch from backhand to forehand. This point is well played with a drop shot and then dinks, and then a very impressive lob placed accurately over the backhand side of one of the players. Hitting your drop shot cross-court gives you more distance, plus the ball goes over the lower part of the net. This point has shots going cross-court and low until the final volley is well placed with a beautiful angle. In order for players that are 3.0 or higher to raise your level of play, you should spend equal time doing drills versus playing games. You need to develop consistency. When you play recreational games, don't put the ball away, but focus on your placement, which makes it more difficult for your opponent to put the ball away. Extend the point. When hitting the ball over the net, as in starting a rally, use both your forehand and backhand. Do not start off every rally with the topspin forehand. Start the rally off with the shot that you are working on. Learn to hit serves with your backhand, as this will certainly help develop your backhand. Let me emphasize that if you want to improve, do not put balls away in some of your recreational games. Instead, place your shot to bounce in front of your opponent's feet. Work on your placement, extend the point, and have fun.